because we are about, well, in fact, I think we are live to the world now. Okay, so while you guys are assembling, let me just say a huge welcome to this inaugural Hopkinton Pride. Whatever your pronouns are, you are very, very welcome here. This is a safe place, and this is your town. So this event has been the culmination of a lot of work from the Hopkinton Freedom Team and the Youth Commission. My name's Neil. I am Freya Proudman's dad. Those of you who know Freya, she's part of the Freedom Team, and I will be your host for today. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the event. I just want to give you some quick information, a few parish notices, as we would say. We're going to start off with a couple of speeches. We won't take too long, so we'll ask your patience on that. And then we're going to walk. Everybody will do 3 laps of the track. Please don't bunch up. Stay in formation, and then when you finish your 3 loops, stay in formation. And if the first team after 3 loops can assemble right outside this window, that would be awesome. And then finally, we will dismiss everybody in staggered formation, a bit like the way motorcyclists ride in formation. So we make sure that the roads aren't congested and you are nice and safe from a social distancing perspective. Just a few big shout outs. A big shout out to HCAM. I've got Mike here in the control room with me. We've got John and Denise on cameras. John and Denise, give us a quick wave. So you are being filmed, and everybody who's watching TV is going to see you. Even my mom and my sister over in England. So hello, mom. Hello, sis. We want everyone to have a good time today. So take some photographs. You can upload them to social media and tag us on @Hopkinton Freedom Team, and also use #HopkintonPride. If anyone needs any advice, see one of our volunteers, again, who are wearing the yellow sashes with the big volunteer in bold across them. We have some sanitizing stations at either side of the track. They also have water. Restrooms are open right behind me in the building at Doyle Gym, which can be accessed from the car park. We do have first aid kits at the sanitizing stations, but in the event of an emergency, please just call 911. We also have an ice cream truck. Juniper Farms are here. They're situated by the dog track. Please head over there at some point during the afternoon. All proceeds benefit the class of 2023. We've also got Out Metro West here. They have a stand. There'll be distribution resources, and they have some rainbow swag. Nobody can have enough rainbow swag. So go over, have a chat to them at some point during the event. And finally, if you see something at any time that you're not uncomfortable with, please see something, say something, speak up. We do have representatives of law enforcement here, so we do want to stay nice and safe. So with that, if I can get a really big cheer from you all, we're going to get this show on the road. And actually, we're going to have a couple of quick speeches. The first one is going to be from Freya Proudman from Hopkinton Freedom Team. She is stuck in London, but she is watching and listening. So this is a message from Freya.
Hello everyone, my name is Freya Proudman. I use she, her pronouns, and I identify as part of the LGBTQIA+ community. I graduated Hopkinton High, class of 2018, and I'm a member of the Hopkinton Freedom Team. When the Freedom Team first started planning this Pride Parade about 10 weeks ago, we didn't know if it would be possible, especially with the COVID restrictions. We didn't have a lot of time or budget, but we knew that we would do whatever it took to make this happen. And when we reached out to other town organizations for help, they shared that same commitment. The Youth Commission very generously jumped in to help co-host the event, and we are so grateful to all of the organizations that have helped with the planning and donating supplies. Pride events offer our community the chance to come together to celebrate LGBTQ+ people and love. They also promote greater acceptance of LGBT+ people, along with highlighting visibility, which serves to reaffirm us as equally present and integral members of the community. My dad was the one who took me to my first Pride Parade when I was 14 years old. I only started talking openly about my sexuality pretty recently, but my dad has been taking me to Pride Parades for years because I think all along he knew, and he wanted me to know that he always saw me for who I was, even though I wasn't yet ready to share that part of myself with others. At Pride Parades, I saw that I wasn't alone. I was joining a whole community of LGBTQ plus people. Pride Parades introduced me to LGBTQ plus role models and gave me the chance to see LGBTQ plus adults living happy, fulfilling, and authentic lives. Pride Parades have been so important to my own personal journey, and this is why the Hopkinton Pride Parade has meant so much to me on a personal note. I wanted to make those same opportunities possible for our LGBTQ plus youth here in Hopkinton. To all our LGBTQ plus people here today, I want you to know that whatever stage in your journey you're on, we see you, we hear you, you are valid, and you are loved. Everyone here today is here because they want you to know that you are not alone. And whenever you're ready to share your whole beautiful, authentic selves with us, the town of Hopkinton is here with open arms, ready to welcome you. Everyone here today is making a commitment to celebrate Pride all year round by challenging microaggressions, bias, hostility, and any form of homo, bi, or transphobia when we see it, and work to foster a genuinely inclusive environment at our workplace, our homes, and our schools. 3 years ago, when I was a senior in high school, I could have never imagined I would tell anyone, let alone the entire town of Hopkinton, that I am a queer person. I never thought there would be a time that I would walk through Hopkinton as my whole authentic self. But here I am, 3 years later, officially welcoming you to Hopkinton's first LGBTQIA+ Pride Parade. Today, we make history, so let us celebrate. Let us sing, let us dance, and let us parade this special moment together. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Proudman. I use she.
So just listening to that gave me goosebumps and a lump in my throat. Thank you, Freya. It now gives me great pleasure to welcome our Congressman and also Marine veteran. Thank you for your service. Please put your hands together for our Congressman, Jake Archinclass.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be with you today. It's an honor to be joined by your state senator as well, Karen Spilka, and your state representative, Carolyn Dykema. I look forward to coming back as we kick off this tradition of Hopkinton's first ever Pride event. As a student of history, since Hopkinton is celebrating its first Pride Parade this year, I wanted to take a moment to reflect on the first Pride flag that helped inspire events like the one we're celebrating today. The first Pride flag was flown on June 25th, 1978, during San Francisco Pride after Harvey Milk asked LGBTQ activist and artist Gilbert Baker to design a new symbol of pride for the community. Just a few months after flying that symbol of pride, Harvey Milk, the first openly gay elected official in California history, would be assassinated. It's easy for my generation to take for granted the political and personal risks that came with flying this flag and the risks that still come with being out for so many. In the 43 years since the first flag was flown, we've seen transformative change in the United States. More openly LGBTQ politicians have been elected to public office, marriage equality is now the law of the land, and we saw an openly gay presidential candidate win the Iowa caucus this past year. We cannot forget, though, that we still have much to achieve. In Congress, I was proud to be a co-sponsor of the Equality Act that would finally end housing and healthcare discrimination towards the LGBTQ community. That bill is being currently held up in the Senate by Republicans, but we are committed to getting it passed. COVID shined a new light on the number of homeless LGBTQ youth who are forced to leave their homes because they're open about who they are. And we've seen a rise in violence and hate crimes towards the trans community, especially trans people of color. So as we look back on how far we've come, let's not be complacent, and let's remember how far we have to go. Massachusetts has always led the way on progress, and my generation has an opportunity to help make more lasting change for the LGBTQ community. I'm committed to doing so in Congress, and continuing the tradition of our state in supplying the nation with leaders who champion equality and make sure everybody is treated with the equal dignity and respect they deserve. As we gather under the Pride flag today for Hopkinton's first Pride Parade, let us remember the sacrosanct message it represents. Pride in the LGBTQ community, those who have come out, and those who are not yet able. Pride in what we've achieved and determined optimism from what's to come. Pride and thanks for those who have come before, and gratitude for those yet to come who will help ensure that no one will be discriminated against for who they love. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Congressman Auchincloss. I've been an American since 2017, and listening to politicians like Jake make me extra specially proud to be an American today. So let's get this show on the road. Are you guys ready to walk? I think you can do better than that. We can't hear up in the sound box here. Are you guys ready to walk? This is going to go all the way to England. Okay, so you know what? Let's just do this. Hang on. There we go. There we go. So, if the Hopkinton Freedom Team and the Youth Commission, if you're ready, if you can step us off, let's go for this. And as I announce everyone, let's have big cheers. Let's have big waves. If you guys want to dance, let's dance. Whatever you want to do, this is your day, this is your town, and this is your time. So the Freedom Team was created in Hopkinton in 2020 and has done a lot of work throughout this community this year. They have 30 members and they're also running events for Juneteenth. The second group we have walking is the Hopkinton High School Gender Sexuality Alliance student group. This is the first student group from the high school, and high school Gender Sexuality Alliance group led by co-presidents Madison Liu, who is one of the organisers for today, and Bryce Foti. The club is advised by Hopkinton High School staff member Valerie. Give us a wave, Valerie. Next we have the Hopkinton High School and Hopkinton Middle School diversity groups, joined by their staff members Kim Hesse and Mike Finn. The club was established 5 to 6 years ago and has been a constant force. I love that word. Constant force for change throughout the high school. They currently have 30 members and planning a range of diversity and inclusion campaigns throughout the year. Diversity and inclusion, really important. You can have diversity and not inclusion, but it's not sustainable. If you get inclusion, diverse people will come. Following them, we have the Hopkinton High School and Hopkinton Middle School. Oh, we've got that. Sorry, this is the first time I've done this. Next up is the South Asian Circle of Hopkinton, or States for short. Hopkinton is so lucky to have this team amongst us. They've done so much for the community this year, including their Hopkinton Lights Up as One campaign and their Conversation Not Conspiracies campaign in the fall. It is an absolute pleasure to have you with us, and if anybody hasn't checked it out yet, there is a fantastic mural at EMC Square dedicated to the South Asian community. You should check that out. I think if you guys just carry on walking, and I'll just catch you as you go around and just cheer when it's your turn. This is our event, we can do what we want. Okay, so the next group we have is the representatives from Hopkinton Women's Club. The Women's Club have been active members of the Hopkinton community since 1920. They do so much for the schools and the community, and over the last 20 years have raised $300,000 in scholarships to our high school seniors. Following them, we are pleased to be joined by representatives of the Hopkinton Girl Scouts. I was a Boy Scout many years ago. You folks are very welcome, and we are very pleased to have you here. Following the Girl Scouts, we have the Hopkinton Destination Imagination Team. Hopkinton VI organised teams from elementary to high school levels to compete in destination imagination challenges which require solving open-ended STEAM-based challenges. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome and do a great job representing our town. Okay, so coming up after them, we have the Hopkinton Mums Group. Big shout out for mums everywhere. Come on, we can do better than that. Let's hear it for mums everywhere. Let's hear it for my mum over in the UK. She needs to hear all you folks cheering. Okay, the Hopkinton Mums Group provides support and a social outlet for stay-at-home mums and working mothers here in Hopkinton. The group offers a wide variety of activities for mums, children and their families. Who doesn't love their mum? We all love our mums. Big cheer for the mums. So next up we have the Hopkinton Centre for the Arts. They're also joined by their Executive Director Callie Grill and members of their Team Advisory Board. You are very, very welcome. Okay, and after them, if you can hear me at the far end, we have several of the school committees. We have a 4-school group, all working together as one unified unit. First up, we have a fairly new organisation formed with both Hopkinton High and middle school staff. This is the new Diversity, Equity and Inclusion team. Big shout out to you folks. We are so pleased to have you here in our town. Next, we have 2 staff groups, one from Hopkinton High and one from Hopkinton Middle School. Teachers, we love you. We don't love your homework, but we love you and we love what you do for us. They're also joined by students from Hopkinton Middle School Pride Alliance Group. How awesome is that? Let me say that again. Hopkinton Middle School Pride Alliance Group. Wow. Which works to provide a safe place for LGBTQIA+ middle school students and their allies to come together to promote inclusion in the middle school. That is absolutely brilliant. Following those, we have the Hopkinton High School Art Department. They're led by visual arts teacher Christine Enos, who is joined by several students from the high school. Thank you for joining us today. And then following them, we have the Hopkinton Parent Teacher Association. Without them, I don't know what we would do. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for all the work that you do, helping our kids through the school system and supporting them. Now, who hasn't been into Hopkinton Library? Hopkinton Library is absolutely awesome. We have great staff there. They look after us. Great resource for everybody in the town. So a big shout out to Hopkinton Library who are with us today. Okay, and then up next, no, this is not the cast from the TV show. This is our very own Hopkinton Parks and Recreation Group. One of the things about Hopkinton is it is absolutely beautiful. It is a great place to live. It is a great place to bring a family up, and it's green and it's awesome, and we have some of the best parks around. So to you folks who look after all of our parks and our green spaces, we love them, we love you guys. Thank you for what you do. Now the next group we have are our legislators. These are our We the People representatives. I took the test, I understand what this means. This is an important facet of being Americans. So thank you to all our legislators who are with us today. Congressman Jake Ocenclass, we've already heard from you. Thank you so much. We're also joined by State President Karen Spilker and also Representative Harold Dykmer, who we'll hear from a little bit later. They're also joined by members of our Hopkinton Select Board and our town clerk. Thank you for what you do. One of the things that makes America special, and take this from me, is we have local government, and that local government works for local people. So for all you folks who work in local government here in Hopkinton, from one thankful resident, and I'm sure many, many more, thank you so much. This is a great place to live. Okay, so the next group we have are some representatives from EHOP. EHOP is a non-profit organization that advocates for civic engagement and educates the public about town government and issues. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Absolutely awesome. And then bringing up, following number 18, 18 groups, we're 18. We have the Hopkinton Democrats. The Hopkinton Demographic, I've got my wrong teeth in today. The Hopkinton Democratic Town Committee, walking with their banner. Blue loves all colours. How cool is that? And then, as you can imagine, very closely to the Democrats, we also have our Hopkinton Republican Town Committee. Thank you to all of our politicians. You all work to serve us. And you know, the things that you do, the tireless effort that you make and the work that you put in, it is much appreciated across all the political parties and across everybody here in Hopkinton. The two final groups, Group 20 and 21, last but absolutely not least, Hopkinton Fire. Big cheer for Hopkinton Fire. What you do and what you do to help us, you put yourselves on the line for every single one of us. We really appreciate you being there. You folks are awesome, and we love you all very much. Give us a wave, guys, come on. And then amongst them we also have Hopkinton Police. You know what? I can say with some confidence that here in Hopkinton we love our police officers. We love what they do for us, and they are very, very welcome. There's a lot of talk about police officers in pride events. Not here, not in our town. Our police officers are welcome at every single forum. We love them and we thank them for what they do for us. So a big shout out to our Hopkinton Fire and our Hopkinton police officers. Thank you so much from the bottom of all of our hearts. So you know, with that, that's all the teams that have been announced now. So we're just going to let you guys enjoy the walks for a few minutes, have some fun. I'm not seeing anybody doing a little dance or a little jig, but it's okay if you want to do that. You cannot get arrested in Hopkinton for doing a little dance and doing a little jig. So if anybody wants to do that, then we will catch you on camera and you will be beamed to the world. So with that, let's, as the song goes, let's celebrate for a little while. Thank you. So I just want to make one big shout out. I make no apologies if this embarrasses you, sir, but with us today we have a really special guest. Anybody who ever went to Hopkinton School, Hopkinton High School, must know Mr. Rockwood. Give him a big cheer. When I think of all the teachers that had an influence on my children, Freya and Dan, this school district is awesome, and one of the very best is with us today. Mr. Rockwood, we love you. Thank you for everything you've done for all of our kids, and have a very, very long and happy retirement. Thank you so much, sir, on behalf of all of Hopkinton. And as Mr. Rockwood would say, get out there and read a book. Now, I just got a text from London saying, and guess who? I have missed out. The Hopkinton Public Schools Committee. So where are you folks? Give us a big cheer. If you don't cheer, that means you haven't forgiven me for missing you folks out. Like I say, this is kind of my new job. This is the first time I've done this. So my apologies to Hopkinton Public Schools Committee. We love you very much. Thank you so much. And again, I'm sorry I missed you out earlier, but you are very welcome, and we love what you do for our schools. Thank you so much. Big cheer, everyone. As you come past the press box, give us a big wave. Blue loves all colours. We can see you guys. Thank you. Fire and police officers, give us a wave up in the press box. Thank you. Thank you. If there's one song that sums up this community, this is it. So let's see you kind of, let's say you're having a little dance, having a little song, and having some fun out there. And that includes you folks who are watching. Nobody said you've got to sit in your seats. You can get up, you can have a little wiggle, you can cheer, you can wave all those flags. Just do whatever you want to do. I'm going to go out on a limb now, but if there is anybody who's sitting in the bleachers who wants to very carefully walk on the track and join in, you are very, very welcome. Anybody wants to join on the track? All you kids out there with all the flags and everything else, let's see you out there, let's see you having some fun. This is your day too. So anyone in the bleachers who wants to walk out? The only thing I would ask is give us a big wave as you walk past the press box. Come on, I'm sure there's a few more out there. That's it, we've got some folks on there. Beautiful big peace sign. Okay, give us a wave as you walk past. Love is love. Love wins. Okay, we got some dancing going here. Thank you to the lady in the pink hat. Loving it. Okay, we've got some more kids coming. You know what? Let's just fill this track with love. And Okay, give us a wave as you go past the press box, folks. Give us a wave. Thank you. Little boy, give me a wave. Thank you. Okay, we got some more that want to walk. Quickly before the pack joins up.
We don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule.
All are welcome.
Pilgrims,
congregation. Thank you so much. That means so much to this community. Thank you so much. I would just keep, we've got plenty of time. If you guys have got the energy, we've got the music, we've got the love, you guys keep on walking. Okay, so who forgot to give us a wave as you're walking past the press box then? Hey, my friend Ivania, give us a wave. You guys look awesome. You guys look awesome. Hello, Annette. Just to let you know, it's not just me who thinks you guys look awesome. We're getting texts from the US, we're getting texts from Hopkinton, we're getting texts from England. You guys look wonderful. This is a great advertisement for this town. You know, when you think about this town, we're known for the marathon. We know people for what they do and not for who they are. You know, everybody comes to Hopkinton, associates us with running. What this says is, we just don't value you guys because you run. We value you guys for who you are and what you bring and the diversity that you bring to our town. Hopkinton School Committee, did you forgive me? Are you going to give me a wave? Thank you. DEI Group, give us a thank you. Pride Alliance, love you guys, thank you. Who played baseball this morning in the green shirt? Gonna give me a wave? No, you didn't hear me. Everybody having fun today? Give us a cheer. So in years to come, when this parade becomes part of just the DNA of this town, you can all say that you were here on the high school track on this day, on the very first inaugural Pride Parade. You can say that. That's total bragging rights. Thank you everyone for turning out and being part of this.
There is no need to fear, and I just feel so good every time I hear I'm coming up. I want the world to know, got to let it show. I'm coming up, coming. I want the world to know, got to let it show. I'm coming, coming. I want the world to know, got to let it show. I'm coming up. I want the world to know, got to let it show.
This is going to be our last lap, so the Freedom Team, when you guys get back to the press box, if you can start to form up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time.
Personal favourite of mine. Who doesn't love Freddie? Give us a shout if you remember Freddie Mercury. Stop me now.
Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Have a good time. Don't stop me now. Have a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a six machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky. Yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me.
If everybody could just walk up and congregate just in front of the bleachers, that would be great.
Mr. Fahrenheit. Traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Stop me
Everybody
now.
come and congregate in front of the bleachers, please.
I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Have a good time. Don't stop me now. Have a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
Okay, as everyone finishes, can you come and congregate in front of the bleachers, please? If our Democrats and Republicans just coming around the corner now can push everybody up towards the bleachers, that would be great. Yeah, that's a good sign. Yeah. Okay, did everyone have fun? Hey, come on, we've got to hear you back in England. Does everybody have fun today? Okay, you folks just coming around the corner, if you can carry on walking, that would be great. So look, this was a superb event. You guys made it wonderful. If you could see what we've been seeing for the past 45 minutes, it's awesome. So you know what I would recommend when you go home, get on HCAM, check out all of this, and just see how beautiful you all look. What we want to do just before we break is we want to hear from some really important people who have really supported this event and also continue to support our community. So we're going to hear from Madison Liu. Madison Liu is the GSA president and a Freedom Team member. She's She's a student here at the high school. So, Madison, over to you.
Hi.
Big cheer for Madison, come on.
First, I want to thank you all for being here today. It has been a tremendous honor to be a part of this in both the planning and walking with you. I feel so blessed to live in a place where I can walk this track and stand on this stage, a proud LGBTQ+ teenager, and speak my truth the way I know so many can't. Thank you. Thank you to my mom, friends, teachers, and mentors on the track today for supporting me. I couldn't be here without you. My mom's right there, pink shirt. As we wrap up Hopkinton's first Pride, I want to honor the first Pride, the Stonewall Riots, which took place in 1969. The riots were started by primarily Black and POC LGBTQ+ people who were tired of discrimination and tired of hiding. Without the sacrifices and courage of the Stonewall rioters and those who followed in their footsteps, we would not have Pride the way we know it today. In 2021, our Pride is a celebration of identity, a celebration of love, and a celebration of community. Now I want to give a huge, huge thank you from all of us to Freya Proudman. Without her, we would not have... Without her, we would not have been able to make this happen. Thank you for all of your hard work, most of it done from 3,000 miles away. And finally, I want to end with a quote from famous Latina American transgender activist Sylvia Rivera. We have to be visible. We cannot be ashamed of who we are. Happy Pride, everyone.
Okay, so if anybody is wondering the power of politicians, on this day in history, 6 years ago, the Supreme Court ruled that gay marriage is a fundamental right. How about that? So it gives me great pleasure to introduce two representatives of the people, two people who will raise the bar and move the dial on this and other issues that affect we as people. So please give a huge welcome to first Senate President Spilka.
Thank you. I thank you to the folks behind the loudspeakers and the intercom. Thank you for your work as well. Thank you to everybody that's here. You deserve a round of applause. Thanks to Madison. I want to recognize Congressman Auchincloss and Representative Dykema for being here. I also want to recognize, because this doesn't always happen in other towns across USA, we have most members of the select board here. We have Irfan and Amy and Muriel and Mary Jo. Thank you for being here in support. We have school committee chair Nancy and Amanda and the rest of the other team. Thank you, thank you. Town clerk Connor, where's Connor Deegan? Great. Hopkinton's fine town manager Norman Kamalo is here. Thank you, thank you. So I just want to recognize everybody for showing up today. It's really important. Thank you. It's been a terrific event. Over my career as a state legislator, our community and our state has made historic progress in giving people the freedom to be who they are. It's basically as simple as that, which sometimes, as we know, is not so simple. But it's to be who you are. Our diverse characteristics are worth celebrating and embracing as we share so much in common. The recognition of the LGBTQIA community as our friends, our neighbors, our loved ones has come a very long way. I started my career as a very early and vocal supporter of LGBTQIA rights. In fact, in 2004, one of my most proudest votes was in favor, one of the first in the nation to vote in favor and vote yes on marriage equality. Since then, Massachusetts has continued forward by passing laws to protect all members of the LGBTQIA+ community from discrimination. At every step of the way, though, events like today, events that have folks like you have helped push it forward. You have helped change the way and opened hearts and minds. You and the organizers and the attendees of the Pride events across the nation have been catalysts to move us forward. Thank you. That change continues, and more rights and freedoms, as we know, cannot come fast enough, especially for our trans brothers and sisters across Massachusetts and the United States. But you should look upon history of our own lifetime with pride. That's why I'm extremely grateful to the Hopkinton Freedom Team and the Youth Commission for organizing the Pride Parade in Hopkinton, the first Pride Parade. I'd like to acknowledge Freya that, amazing work, 3,000 miles away. Most people could not do this so far away, or here for that matter. Thank you, Madison. Thank you to the team, and truly all of the groups that are here for today's event speaks to your leadership and being strong, and it speaks to the town's strength for our LGBTQ friends and neighbors. I'm going to condense this. No, I'm just going to shorten it. So I just want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Keep on speaking up. Keep on marching. Let your voice be heard. You can, you do make a difference. So thank you so much for a great event. I look forward to next year when we have even more people here and for it to continue to grow. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Karen. Really appreciate you being here. Fabulous speech. So, has anybody been to the Red Sox? Anybody been to Fenway? Just a show of hands, just cheer. Anybody been to Fenway? You all understand the importance of a closer. You all understand. I remember Papelbon shipping up to Boston. I'm not going to play it, but our closer today, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you all our state representative, Carolyn Dykema. Carolyn, take it away.
Thank you. No pressure at all. It's truly an honor and a pleasure to be here, and I first just want to say to everyone here, Happy Pride! What an incredible show of support here in Hopkinton. It makes me incredibly proud to be here with you and to represent this community. Of course, I want to say so many thank yous, and the Senate President obviously mentioned the number of folks that are going to be here, that are here and participating today. Congressman Auchincloss, certainly appreciate very much him coming out and being here to celebrate with us. Our select board, our town clerk, our town manager. I also want to recognize that Fire Chief Slayman is here, as well as Chief Bennett. I think that it is the who's who of Hopkinton, because this is the place to be today for sure. Of course, a shout out to all of the students who made this happen. What incredible leadership we have here in Hopkinton in our school population. To Madison, to Freya's dad up there behind the mic, to Freya's mom. Way to support our youth here in Hopkinton. Can't think of a better way. So there's been a lot said about the power of this moment. And when I stand here today looking at truly a grassroots movement from this community to support equal rights, justice, tolerance, and love for everyone is incredibly powerful. And it reminds me of the proud tradition that we have here in Massachusetts. Because in Hopkinton, we know it all starts here. But we also know, and we also take great pride in our legacy as a Commonwealth and the leadership that we have shown in so many issues, but in particular, civil rights and support for the LGBTQIA community. And I want to take just a moment to reflect on our legacy, because the youth and the people that are here today are continuing this legacy, which needs to be kept alive, and you are keeping it alive here today in a really important way. And we join everyone across the country and across the world putting forward this similar message. And together we will continue to make a difference for all of those who may not feel ready to come out, but hopefully after being here today, they will see how much support and open arms there is in this community, and that will truly make a difference for them. So in 1989, we became the second state in the country to prohibit discrimination based on sexual orientation here in the Commonwealth. In 2004, we became the first state in the country to grant marriage licenses to same-sex couples. In 2011, we passed historic gender identity anti-discrimination legislation. Thanks to you and your support for those in the legislature making these decisions. In 2016, we again passed a law prohibiting discrimination in a place of public accommodation. And in 2018, we led the nation in supporting transgender protections by popular vote. The following year, we signed into law a ban on a harmful practice known as conversion therapy. This is an incredibly proud history, but more important here today, this history is still alive, and it lives on in each one of you. So thank you all for that. Advancing civil rights is not about checking a box and calling it history. The story of LGBTQ rights is one of profound progress to counter hate. We can and we will and we must keep moving toward justice, equity, and inclusion as a Commonwealth and as a country. So to finish us off, in the great words of so many, love is love, and love always wins. See you next year, everybody.
That was absolutely wonderful, and a really big shout out to all our legislators. We are very proud to have you represented. A big cheer for our legislators, folks. So it falls on me to dismiss us. On behalf of everybody here, I would like to give a message to everybody who is watching this and everybody in our town. To all of our LGBTQIA plus community and to all our community here in Hopkinton. We see you, we hear you, we are here for you, we love you, and this is your town. Thank you so much for joining us. Grab an ice cream on the way home. Please take your litter with you. And you know what? We will see you again this time next year. I can promise you that. Thank you very much, everyone, and a happy Pride.
It takes a lifetime to become the best that we can be. We have not the time or the right to judge each other. It's one life, and there's no return and no deposit. One life, so make sure you like what's in your closet. It's noise, I think it's pretty. Can I